It's a beautiful day. Time to train intensely, hopefully.
That was 10 unassisted for the most part.
How much did you do last week? 6?
What?
How many did you do last week? Wasn't that much.
10 pounds less for
8?
5 reps unassisted plus 2 assisted.
Yeah.
This was 9?
Double.
Is this 9?
10.
No, unassisted.
10 unassisted.
10.
11.
We'll review the footage.
11.
10 unassisted, 11 with the spot.
Yeah, 10 pounds heavier.
10 pounds heavier.
You could have did 2 more too.
I was pretty spent on that last one. Yeah, like, I mean, you're saying that? I don't know, you had to basically lift me up.
I was saying last one for like the last 6 ones, and holy shit, he's still going.
That was what it was like with the deadlifts. I got to rep 4 or 5, because I still got stuff in the tank.
Yeah. When you deep down, you're like, you get more energy as you're going. Like you're coming up faster and faster, which should never be. That's good though. You should put your mind into it.
You start to get like intense with it, right? But, so that's...
You okay?
Unassisted reps, I feel it in my head. Unassisted reps, double. On the last one. Because other than that, you weren't really, you just kind of had your hands there.
You know I was there.
But you didn't help at all.
No, I was like to let you know I was there, so you have the confidence to do another one.
10-ish reps, whatever?
10 reps, 11 with help.
With a 10-pound increase.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
That is good.
That's what, like 50% increase? Overall?
With more weight.
Yeah, with more weight.
Because normally you would increase in reps, then increase the weight, then decrease in reps.
Yeah.
Both went up.
Yeah,
from training once a week for about 10-20 minutes a session. Look at those gains, bro.
I still think you should do more reps.
That's good.
Yeah, buddy, that went pretty good. Whew. Alrighty. So I'm using a new camera now. This is, well, it's new to me anyway. So now things can be more easily brighter, right, as a result of its better low light capabilities. But anyway, at least, yeah, no, it's probably, hopefully a good step up from my last camera. And also the autofocus is hopefully going to actually work like well. Anyway, so we are currently February 16th at the time of filming this video. This is workout number 9 of the year. And this is another consolidation program workout, which is what I'm going to be doing till roughly mid-summer. Approximately, probably. And so, workout A is squats and pull-downs. Now this one is interesting. This workout is interesting in a couple ways, okay, and I will elaborate. So last time, I'm going to give you a quick refresher on how things went last time I did workout A, which was February 2nd. So that was the squat, you know, my 2 warm-up sets, then 265 pounds for 4 reps plus 2 reps assisted on the squat, okay? That was February 2nd. Now fast forward to February 16th. The squat, do my 2 warm-up sets. Quick note, the 225 felt kind of heavy this time around, and when the warm-up set feels kind of heavy, it kind of gets in your head and you're kind of like, oh no, like, how's this going to go? Because there's kind of that pressure to want to, obviously you want to improve. Like, you don't want it to be worse than the last time, definitely, but you don't really want to stay the same either. You don't want to plateau, not ideally, right? If it happens, you know, collect yourself and adjust and try to calculate why that is. But you ideally want to just keep improving. You want to just keep improving, right? So anyway, my 2 warm-up sets, the 225 for 3 reps felt kind of heavy. And then Joe, my training buddy, after the fact, kind of said how I think he said something like you weren't taking it seriously enough or something like that. So I wrote that here, 225 pounds felt heavy, may not have taken it seriously enough. There you go. So based on what Joe was saying, that was kind of the vibe that he gave based on what he said, I think. But anyway, this is where things get good. 275, as you saw, because you've already seen the squat up to this point. So as you already can tell, the improvement here, if you've watched the rest of the video up to this point, 275 pounds on the squat for 10 reps, plus 1 rep assisted. On that last rep, he was, I think, lifting me up pretty good, because like once I went down, was kind of trying to press up, it was like, it was depleting probably quite fast. So anyway, that was not happening. So he helped on that one for sure. But so I guess I might be wrong in saying it was 10. I think he said it was 10, so I took his word for it, but we have the video footage, so at some point now, if I've gotten it wrong, I probably have put it up on the screen somewhere. But anyway, apparently 275 pounds for 10 reps. So that is a 10-pound increase and over double the reps in terms of the unassisted reps, right? Because that's the main reps you want to count, is the reps where you don't need anyone assisting you. Still, like, I'm going to recommend still make note of the assisted reps, because that'll kind of take note of the extra intensity that was given in that workout, right? Because those assisted reps might be where potentially a lot of the gains are made, because of the fact that they're helping you go past failure. So maybe with that extra intensity, there might be additional results. That would be the idea, or the... Yeah, that's what you would ideally want to get, is as a result of that extra intensity assistance, hopefully you're going to make more gains. So anyway, that was good. On the pull downs, my one warm-up set, right, for hopefully I did 10 reps of the 100 pounds. 160 pounds, this is where it gets kind of stuck. So 160 pounds for, I'm not sure if he's looking at the vehicle. Okay, somebody I know going to the gym as well. But anyway, 160 pounds for 5 unassisted reps. I didn't have anyone to assist me with this set anyway. Plus 1 static hold. As you can see, held it statically. The static holding part, I will say, was better than last time. I could hold it actually steady stopped at one place for however long that I did. But like last time, I don't even think I could even hold it. But that was also after, I think, the assisted reps last time. So I was probably pretty spent by the time I even tried to do the static hold last time. So maybe it's probably not a fair comparison. But anyway, compared to the last time that I did the pull downs, I did 160 for 4 unassisted reps plus 3 assisted reps. So I increased, I think last time I initially wrote 5, but then I thought that Joe might have helped me a bit to get the 5th one. So I just said 4, because in the video, I don't believe that he touched the bar really at all for the first 4. So I just counted the first 4. So did I get 5 unassisted reps last time, or was he adding a few pounds of assistance on the 5th rep last time? Who knows? But anyway, in terms of my tracking here, if you want to look at it this way, increase by 1 rep on the pull downs. No assisted reps on the pull downs this time, but I did do the static hold and the slow lowering, but I did some version of that last time as well. Obviously not really the static holding part, but that kind of made difficult by the fact that I had the assisted reps last time as well. So anyway, that's a lot of words to basically sum up. I may have increased in strength slightly on the pull downs, maybe. It's a bit of an underwhelming progress in terms of the pull downs. I'm kind of stuck around 160 pounds. The strength is not, I don't think the strength is increasing very significantly, so this seems to be going kind of a similar route as the dips, but I feel like the dips is at least a consistent 1 rep increase on the dips, hopefully. Whereas on this, it's like sometimes I'm kind of wondering in my mind if I'm like plateauing on the pull downs. Hopefully there's at least a slight strength increase happening. It's hard to tell though when you're comparing, you know, if you did, last time you did this workout, if you did a set to failure with assisted reps, like how do you count those reps, or how do you count that strength compared to another time when you do it on your own Without the assisted reps, I mean, obviously you would look at how many unassisted reps you did. So maybe it's that simple. Maybe I just like talked myself into the answer. So I either plateaued on the unassisted reps or I increased by 1 rep. Is that correct? It is what it is. Might not be correct, might be correct. Anyway, so in my notes here, pull downs seems to be tough to improve. Seems like that's just how that's going. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna quit my my talking. So thank you for watching. The strength is at the very least increasing. It seems like fairly substantially when it comes to the full body compound movements like the squat and the deadlift. That is going quite well. It's just the upper body compound movements that seem to be slower. But then again, also like the amount of muscles engaged there, like I think they're smaller muscle groups. So is that why the strength gains is not the same? I'm not an expert on any of this, but we're seeing what's happening. Things are happening. Things are hopefully going good, seem good. Gonna keep it going. Stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, join the Skool community, link in description if you're curious in learning more about this Mike Mentzer way of training with the high intensity coupled with the adequate recovery time to get, hopefully, maybe some of the best strength and size gains you may have ever gotten in your life. If you come from a high volume training background and now are shifting into this high intensity training, which is what I've done. And the results are happening quite fast. Yeah, pretty solidly fast. I'm only training once a week, right? And each workout session is about 20 minutes or less, probably. Depends on how much, if you're just counting the actual working part of the workout or if you're also counting the resting part. Anyway, I've been talking for over 9 minutes. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.